Hey Scorpio, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your general love reading for the first week of May. Keep in mind these are general readings. They cannot possibly apply to every single person watching, but if you would like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. For all of the new viewers, I'm an intuitive reader. I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks with crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading. I also charge both of the decks on top of your own personalized astrological card. So again, this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope everyone is doing well. Currently, there are absolutely no reversals in either one of these decks. So if I get any reversals when I'm shuffling, I am going to accept them because I know they're aligned with the messages that I meant to give you guys today. First things first. When I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song I heard was Here I Go Again by Glenn Jones. That's the artist's name. I'm going to leave the link to the song in the description box below so you can listen to it following your reading, because I definitely know it's in line with the message that I meant to give you. And I know that because I'm doing readings for 12 signs. I always just shuffle them upright so that there's no reversal, so everybody can get a very fresh start. I never see what's at the bottom of the deck. You have this Ace of Wands. That's a passionate new beginning, passionate new start. And with that song, this is why I really want you to listen to the song, because what I pick up for a lot of you guys, and this does apply to for a lot of Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, a lot of you guys are fighting your passions. Right? You're fighting your feelings for somebody, but it's like you can't really fight it. I feel like somebody's going to have to put that sword down. And if you notice when I parted it, I think I know I seen it. Now it doesn't want to pop out. Well, first of all, you got the Ace of Cups. You got the Ace of Swords at the top. I'm sorry, the Ace of Wands at the top of the deck. And then you had the Ace of Cups at the very back of the deck. Very passionate about a love. And somebody's fighting it, right? But what I was just getting ready to say was peeking out, I seen the Queen of Swords. Like somebody, the Queen of Swords is always called the Ice Queen, like trying to ice somebody out, very aloof, very distant emotionally. And when they are emotional, they're very cutting and direct, and it can come off as brash and harsh. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, and I'm going to be honest, I feel like the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, a lot of you guys are fighting, feelings of love. There's no way that we can have this at the front, the very front, and then this at the back, at the very bottom of the deck. Now, this could be for the cross watcher, and this could also be for your love interest. They could be the one who's taking that energy, and they're the one who's putting it out there. But for a lot of you guys, I really feel like you're fighting your emotions. You're trying to, I'm hearing something in regards to, right now you're focusing on yourself. But you're not going to be able to deny your feelings for somebody, because someone is dealing with someone that they have very strong feelings and emotions towards, right? Again, this could be you or the other person, but I picked up very strongly for the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. So let's hold the deck down and just randomly part it and get additional messages. We have the King of Pentacles. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. You can have this placements. This is a love reading, but also this is a sign for me also that your finances are becoming balanced also for a lot of you guys. And I feel like a lot of you are seeing that, because you don't have, it's not a page, it's not a knight, it's a king. So I feel like you're finally feeling financially stable and abundant, because look at him, he's sitting on his throne, and it's a huge, the back of his throne is a huge pinnacle. Also, I'm hearing Capricorn too. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, or you yourself can have that placement, because this is your Scorpio reading. So some of you guys can have a Capricorn placement, a very strong Capricorn placement, possibly even Capricorn in your Jupiter, right, is what I'm hearing. Also, at the beginning of the reading before I started, I heard what's meant for you will always be for you. And I know that's a very cliche saying, but I know I have to say that because now I'm being reminded again to say that even after I did my whole intro ramble and everything, I'm hearing that again now. So it was meant for me to tell you guys that, and it will resonate with who it's meant to resonate with. Look at that. Absolutely. And as I parted the deck so that we could shuffle, you had the King of Pentacles right here, and then you had the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is, the single woman, single man. This is an individual who is coming into their abundance. Like, she's outside in her garden, enjoying the fruits of her labor, and she's surrounded by pentacles. She's surrounded by abundance, financially, emotionally, physically. And every time I see butterflies and cards, I always know that you had to go through some things and transform, and excuse me, even though this is a Pentacle Earthy card. You could have, again, earth sign placements in your chart. But more than anything, you could be dealing with someone who has earth sign placements in their chart, right? You have the moon card. Things unseen, things unknown. The hidden, subconscious. Excuse me. The hidden and subconscious. And at one point, your abundance and how you were to obtain your abundance, because it's coming right next to the King of Pentacles, and that time it's in reverse. How your path moving forward in your finances was hidden to you, or you felt like you didn't see it clearly. And then also, if you're dealing with someone who is an earth sign, you don't see, you know, there's no clarity. Yeah, there's no clarity with this person, because at first the moon card was in reverse. Now it's it was upright. Now it's in reverse. In reverse, secrets are coming out, and there's clarity about something. Now with the Three of Pentacles right next to it, this could be third party. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Three of Pentacles is usually about working together, building together. If you had a Three of Pentacles in reverse right next to the moon card, I feel like, you know, illumination with it being in reverse is no longer hidden. So it could be a third party situation where you're literally finding out about somebody else being involved. Yeah, because now it's coming up upright right next to the Nine of Pentacles, and I feel like now this person is single, because this is your single woman, single man card, because they found out about the Three of Pentacles, which is a third party situation. Because look at her, the Nine of Pentacles is facing this Three of Pentacles. So I feel like especially if you were dealing with an earth sign, and I just seen a double card, that's Capricorn, I feel like if you were definitely, look at again, this energy again, I'm going to tell you, I feel like if you were dealing with someone with strong earth sign placements, either they found out that you were having, you know, something extra outside of the relationship, or you found out that they did. You would know how to supply us. And look what flipped out. I can't make this up. I kept saying Capricorn. I keep picking up Capricorn energy for a lot of you guys. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with someone with Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Also, keep in mind, this is major arcana. And also, this is ego-based energy, fear. And we seen the moon card. The moon is about fears and illusions and not seeing things clearly. So a lot of you guys could be living. And I just said earlier, right, in your reading, at the beginning of the reading, that a lot of you guys are fearful of being in love and fearful of showing, you know, how you feel. You have Virgo, the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. A lot of earthy energy. You got Capricorn here. You got Virgo here with the Hermit. But this is a card of introspection. And then the moon card we seen, that's introspection and intuition. But then you got the Hermit in reverse. A lot of you guys are needing to go within and trust yourself and trust your gut feeling about things. And also some study is needing to be done. And obtaining of wisdom. Yeah, somebody needs to study you know, to get some further knowledge about a topic or something to that nature is involved. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Not trusting, because in this deck, there's a lack of trust. A lot of you guys, it's a lot of Pentacle energy. If you don't have earth sign placements in your chart, I can guarantee you a lot of you guys are dealing with someone who has very strong earth sign placements, most definitely. So let's get a possible outcome card for our... Okay, something flipped over, look. Again, you see how the cards are? I can't make this up. So you have the Nine of Pentacles, and this time it came up in reverse. Like I said, upright is single woman, single man. You're not going to be single much longer. You're not going to be single much longer, Scorpio. You're not. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with this ego and this fear-based energy. And it's allowing you to move forward into a relationship with someone, because you're no longer holding back. There's you've gone through your period of abundance and growth and being single, and you enjoyed that, but it's time for you to come out of that, because there's somebody on your path. It's so much Pentacle energy that, especially if you're dealing with the earth sign, this is definitely a sign that it's time for you to move forward. And it's safe for you to move forward in this situation, even though the Devil card, you know, can seem a bit menacing. I feel like it feels like that more so because you're in denial about your feelings, and you're hiding how you feel. Because look at that. You see he has the hat over his eyes. You can't see his eyes. There's a hidden energy relating, you know, attached to that. At the bottom of the deck, look at that. And I feel like you're fighting yourself with the Seven of Wands. Because if you look at it, he's defensive. You don't see any other people in the cards. You just see the wands. There's no other people in this card. I feel like it's you being defensive. You or this other person are being defensive. Additional energies, the Four of Cups, Scorpio, this is your energy, water sign. being defensive. Look at that, arms crossed. There's offer. There's somebody in your path. There's somebody in your life already, but you're not taking up this offer because you're kind of fighting it out of fear. I strongly feel like there's a fear-based energy attached to that. As we part the deck, you have the Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, being in your head. Because deep down inside, you know, that's the mental. I said you're keeping things to yourself. Deep down inside, you want to be with this person. And I just seen a Lover's card. You want to be with this person. Look at that. Then I say a third party situation. I said that with the Three of Pentacles, and now you have Three of Cups in reverse. The Three of Cups in reverse is not good. I'm going to tell you right now, because Three of Cups technically is about celebration, but with the Three of Cups in reverse, I know for a fact there was third party interference. Third party interference, but also lack of working together. And now you had a Three of Cups upright with the World, Major Arcana in reverse. You know, there's a lack of forward movement into a new cycle, because some of you all may have been cheated on before, or your love interest, and I just seen the Star card in reverse, your love interest may have been cheated on before, and so now they're fearful of doing anything and moving forward with anyone. And as I say, moving forward, you got the Six of Swords. They're fearful of moving forward because they've been hurt before, and this could also be you, because I felt for a lot of you guys, look at this. Yeah, I feel for a lot of you guys that you were fighting it. Again, I seen earlier the Queen of Swords, and now I'm seeing the King of Swords. Defensive. Look at that sword in the hand, ready to attack, in that hand, ready to defend themselves. And right here behind it, you have the Ten of Wands. Up under that, you have the Six of Pentacles reverse, lack of balance. You know, something happened. Two of Pentacles, being indecisive about whether or not you should move forward because you're fearful. So I feel like now I completely understand why a lot of you all have fear-based thoughts when it comes to love. But nonetheless, I'm going to tell you, especially if you're dealing with someone with strong earth sign placements, this person has been placed in your life intentionally by the universe because they're going to be a positive asset to you in the matters of love. And you need not to fight that. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups clarified by the Devil. The Devil clarified by the Eight of Cups, I feel like is a positive thing, because I feel like you're walking away from those fear-based thoughts. At the bottom of the deck, look at that. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, both in reverse. I don't feel like you're going to be single much longer. Most of that, I don't feel like that. And that's clarification right there, because we've seen the Nine of Pentacles twice, and they're both in reverse. Like I said, upright, that's single woman, single man. I don't feel like you're going to be single for long. You really need to listen to that song. Now, the way this popped out was in reverse. The Seven of Swords in reverse, which is positive. Okay? So your general energy, the Devil card clarified by the Eight of Cups. You're walking, because look at how the Eight of Cups, this person is walking away from this Devil energy. And you see the Devil is facing the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from these fear-based thoughts, and I know it's fear-based, and it's walking away from that attachment to that emotion, because it's cups, that's emotions, the watery energy. You're walking away from that, and this is definitely you, right? That's water, the Scorpio. You're walking away from your attachment to fear and love. You're walking away from that. Your possible outcome is the Nine of Pentacles, clarified by the Seven of Swords in reverse. Absolutely positive. Now I'm going to tell you, you're single. If you're watching, I feel like a lot of you guys are single, or thinking about being single, but a lot of you guys are single, right? You're, with the Seven of Swords, I don't feel like this is the other person. I feel like this is you. You're walking away from the self-deception, because the Seven of Swords is deception, lies, manipulation, lack of truth. In reverse, I feel like literally, you know, you're coming out of that. Like I said, with that energy, with these two cards together in the reading, that's a heavy energy. But what's positive is that it's in reverse, right? Which lets me know that you're no longer allowing yourself to constantly be in this energy of fear and lies. Like you're lying to yourself that you don't want love, but you do. You absolutely positively do. You don't want to be single anymore. I don't feel like that's the case for a lot of you guys. I feel like it's just fear. It's definitely fear with this energy. You know, it's fear that you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to feel, for some of you guys. And like I said, if this doesn't apply to you, apply it to the person, your love interest, because if they're being distant emotionally, you know, distance, that's walking away, that's moving at a distance, and it's a water cup, so it's definitely dealing with emotions. If you are, and then again, the swords, you know, that's your thoughts and communication, you know, and this is self-talk right here, especially in the reverse with the Devil card. a lot of you guys are really lying to yourself, and if it's not you, it's this other person. This other person is in denial, and they're lying to themselves about how they feel in regards to love. There's love here. I'm going to say this again, especially if you're dealing with somebody with strong earth sign placements. There's love here, and they're in denial. Either they're in denial or you're in denial. You would know how this applies, but nonetheless, it's very positive that you, because look at the cards, they're right next to each other. You're walking away from that. You're walking away from those fear-based thoughts, and you're walking away from that self-sabotage. You know, the devil is sabotage. You know, the devil sabotages everything that it touches and comes into contact with. So keep that in mind also, okay? So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.